Hi, this is Kat at inkingpaperwithkat.com. Welcome to my craft room. Well, today is the last day in our three-part series on our gift box filled with gift tags and gift cards. On Monday we made the box. On Wednesday we made the gift cards. And today we are going to make the gift tags. The supplies that you need are, and I've already made some of these ahead of time so that you don't have to watch me make them all, just like I did with the gift cards. But you need 6 pieces of cardstock that are 2 by 2 3/4. I chose to use the Cherry Cobbler and the Mossy Meadow and mix them up. You could do them all in the same color. You could do every one a different color. You could use white. You could use very vanilla, whatever you were interested in doing. But you need 6 pieces. You need 6 pieces of ribbon that are about 6 inches long. Now this ribbon is a retired ribbon, but it just went really well with this project and I still had quite a bit in my stash, so I decided to use it up. You need some pieces of Whisper White for stamping. And basically if you have a piece that's 4 1/4 by 11, you can do all of your stamping and punching out of that. You need a piece of the DSP. This is the Festive Farmhouse, and that's what we've used all through this project. And basically if you had a piece that was 3 by 12, you should be able to get all your cutouts out of it. And you need a piece of very vanilla that's maybe 3 by 11, 4 1/4 by 11 to cut out these shapes. The stamps that we are using is the Candy Cane Season. It has the bows and it has the candy cane. And we are using the Frosted Bouquet label dies to do these. And I did show you how to do these yesterday, but I do still need to cut one of each. So we will go ahead and get the big shot up and do that. And it wasn't yesterday, it was Wednesday. And you can put both pieces of paper on your big shot at the same time. And actually, it is not, we're not using the large one. We are using the small one. The Very Vanilla is for the back piece, so you can write the to and from on it. Or you could stamp to and from and then just have to fill it in. Okay, so there's that piece. And then we need the Very Vanilla one. Okay. The candy cane goes with the candy cane builder punch. I'm not going to show you how to stamp that. It's just basic. Ink it up, stamp it, and then you need to line it up in your punch. Now the one thing I'm going to say is that you can see when I line it up, this large bow shape is going to cut. So if you put your candy canes too close together, you are actually going to cut that out. So you can get them a little closer together if you always punch from this side. want to line up your candy cane, punch. Now, the other thing I will tell you is that you can make yourself a template. This is how it cuts in one punch. And then you can lay your stamps, both of them, in there, pick them up with a block, ink them, and cut it all at one time. Because I was doing the two-step stamping for the bows, that became a little more difficult. If you are really good at lining these stamps up using a block and not needing to use the Stamparatus, by all means, go for it. It would be faster. I'm not very good at that. All right, so we need 2 bows. And I showed you on Wednesday's video how to do the two-step stamping, or the way I did it for these bows. So again, we're not going to do that again. If you haven't seen Wednesday's videos, please go look for it. All right, we want to round the corners. I am using the detailed trio punch, and we are going to round the corners on our pieces of cardstock. And just do all 4 corners. And obviously you don't have to round the corners. You could decide that you're perfectly fine with them just being squared off. And always remember, these are just ideas for projects. You can do them any way that you're comfortable with. Now what we need to do is adhere these pieces. And I'm using Fast Fuse, double-sided tape, liquid glue, whatever works easiest for you. And you just center that. Flip it over. Very vanilla down. And with the same, excuse me, the same punch, there's this little oval, and we're going to use that to make the hole for our ribbon. So you just slide your tag in, make sure that this point is kind of centered as best you can. You have to push a little bit hard because in some cases you're going through 3 layers of paper. Alright, take your ribbon, fold it in half, feed it through from the back. Excuse me, I think this is the last one today. My voice is starting to go. And feed it through the loop. Warning here, do not pull too hard. I did that earlier and I ripped the tag. So do it gently. It is only paper. So now we are going to take our candy canes and we are going to pop them up with dimensionals. And you do need to be a little bit careful because the dimensionals just really fit to make sure that they don't show. But you need at least two. One at the top and one at the bottom. And I would put 3. I just don't like the idea of things collapsing in the middle. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, pull your release paper off. Put your candy cane on. And then we are going to use some mini dimensionals to put our bow on. I want to trim out these ribbons. Now, you also could add a piece of string here so that people could tie it onto a package, but there is enough space left, if you can see there, in this hole that this would slide onto a ribbon on a package. All right, so let's take a look at our set. We have our gift cards. We have our gift tags. And they're all going to slide into our little gift box. And just kind of pull your ribbons over. And there is our finished set. Here's the original. There are so many color combinations that this would look great in. It makes a really nice gift to give people. I think everyone likes having some little gift cards and gift tags on hand. It's very convenient to use. So I hope you give it a try. And who knows, maybe as people are leaving after Thanksgiving dinner, you can hand somebody this or bring it as a hostess gift. Happy holidays.